In 1962, our family was coming apart. My sister had died from a trip to the dentist. My father stood on the terrace under the Chinese elm and told me he was moving to California. Besides waiting tables at Holiday Inn and Stouffer's, my mom sold or tried to sell Mutual of Omaha door to door in Elyria, Ohio. Many nights, even school nights, I would sit in the car eyeing the foot traffic in the dark while she tried unsuccessfully to scare people about their future. The leads were no good. We needed $100 a month to make rent, and some months she was a month late. Meanwhile, we boys ate and outgrew our shoes. My mom would come home from the restaurants after midnight, dump her tips in the repurposed fishbowl, smelling like French fries, and she would comb the smoke from her long brown hair. And yet, it was this humiliating moment that she chose to hire a painter to paint her portrait in oil. It hung in our living room and made everyone uncomfortable. It is a Scarlett O'Hara portrait, her standing against a field with her hands clasped before her. She is beautiful in the picture because that's what she was. She appeared to have great character because she did. One snafu. She felt the painter made her breasts a titch too big, and, being self-conscious, she worried that every eye would go to her bosom. This is a portrait painter's nightmare, having to undo a part of the body and replace it with the same background, trees and grass and sky, as the rest of the picture. If you walked up to the picture, you could see how he painted over her body. So there was an element of shame, even in this proud hour. My friends said it was the kind of picture whose eyes followed you across the room. I could not look at it because I would drown in her beauty and simultaneously drown in her pain. I was so afraid of her disapproval and even of her love that years later, after I moved to Minnesota to escape from her eyes, I could not bring myself to answer the phone because it might be her on the line, and I was so high I could not bear to disappoint her.